There's nothing that you and I say over here that's like hurtful for the world. It's just client.
I think this one we may have to take off. It just has Mr. Miguel's, I think, review posting. So it has his first and last name.
Oh yeah. Just change it to private then. Mr. Miguel is gonna be like, "Hey man, people are calling me." Hey Michael. Hey Aiden. Look at. Hello Daniel. Welcome back. We're going to do a snap-on over here. Try to finish up the snap-on for the evening. It's Sunday, 6:50 p.m. So I'll try to finish this up in about 30 minutes. Good to see you guys, by the way. So to recap on the snap-on, we replaced this cracked screen. It's a $3,500 tool. There used to be a big black spot right here. After we replaced it, we found out the digitizer is off alignment, meaning that it's supposed to pass through here, but instead it passed through the center. See? So here we are. We fixed that problem by folding a 45 here, a 45 here, and a 90 degree here. All right, now if I can try to recall how to reassemble it. Sometimes it's not that easy to remember. Take the sticker off. A sticker with the happy smiley face. There you go. Any other stickers that we see? Yep, one in the back. Time to come off now. There we go. Pick up any loose debris with the sticker, and time to put it together. There you are. Alright, let's see. I think it goes like this. I think. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it goes like this. So during repairs, it's okay to not be sure, especially on tools and devices that are not so common. This repair is not as common as usual, so it's okay not to know. Don't be so prideful to the point where you're just disillusioning oneself and saying that we know everything. But sometimes it's good to be confident, but it's also good to be humble, I would say. Allows you to learn more. When you're in a position to say, yeah, there's always defeat every so often. We win some, we lose some. Okay, come on. There you go. Drop this in there. Drop this in here. Okay. Let's see here. What's next? Okay. I think this bezel should go here too. It's like a frame to keep the glass, digitizer glass, and the liquid crystal display together. Alright. Step by step. Don't rush it. Oh, sweet. 5 people joining this one. I'm not going to make a TikTok of this one just because we've made so many TikToks already. So we'll just keep it on YouTube. It's for those die-hard fans that really want to see the results of it. They can always come to the YouTube video. TikTok is mostly made for just getting the initial, it's almost like the movies, you know, previews are on TikTok. Aiden, this is a Solus Edge by Snap-on. It's an automotive troubleshooting scanner. This is what the automotive mechanics use to troubleshoot your car. Sometimes when they say that there's a diagnostic scanner, this tool helps tells the mechanics what's wrong with their devices. I'm sorry, what's wrong with their cars. Just like phones have electrical scanners, this is like an electrical scanner for cars. Hello, Cohen Edwards. How are you? How was your day? I could be mistaken, but some of these screws are shorter than others. Leroy Mashahi, when did you start learning to fix things? It's a good question. So we can backtrack on that question and say a better question to ask, or another good question to ask is, when did I start learning to break things? I think that's the first step to learning how to fix, is to learn how to break. Once you understand how they break, you have a better idea, a stronger idea, and a better idea on how to fix them. So I know that seems kind of a backward answer to what you're trying to ask, but that's the truth of the matter. The guys who are really, really good at fixing things also understands what causes them to break in the first place, whether it's a physical breakdown or a software breakdown. That's my belief on things. How about you guys? What are your thoughts on that philosophy? And also, do me a favor, tell me a little bit about you guys too. What city and state you're from. What do you do? what kind of work do you do, if you're still in school. Boy, this screw really doesn't want to go down. Don't know why. Wonder if it's cross-threaded. It appears like all the screws are all the same length. I could be wrong. I'm going to put it upside down and see. Help me judge to see if these screws really are of different length. They appear like they're the same length from this angle. Shouldn't be a reason for them to be at different lengths. Excuse me. Let's give it another shot. Maybe it's just slightly cross-threaded, being that these are coarse thread screws. Still a little bit loose. I believe this is what I was looking for. It's really hard to see. Keeping your tools organized is definitely important. When it was blended together like this, it was super hard to see. So I'm going to drive this in with a power tool. Bring out the handy dandy Makita. 3.0 amps, 18 volt lithium ion, brushless. Makitas are pretty well built, I would say. A little bit of oh boy. We'll reduce the torque setting to torque setting level number 3. Seems to have driven it down a little bit further than my hand tools, precision hand tools. And did it. Okay. Feel it out with your fingers. Okay. Well, this needs to be driven down a little bit further over here. Okay, I think it's sitting flush enough. I have this question. I don't know if you can answer, but I buy electric bike and it works, but I could never charge, so I went to get it fixed. They said they fix it. I tried to charge it, it still won't. Sebastian's Stunts. Hello, Sebastian Stunts. And where are we at? We're with Leroy Masashi. Leroy Masashi. Oh, where's that from? Let's see here. Fold a 45 there, 45 here, and a 90 there. So we're still in good shape. Alright. Nothing that a fold pattern can't solve, I guess. And once again, I want to reiterate that I've borrowed this concept from the plumbing trade. Sometimes you have to do a 45 here, 45 there, and 180 there. As far as bicycles go, send me a video of your problem over there, and I can try to take a look at it one of these days. Just trying to take a picture of it. So to repair this solus edge, the important thing to do is to put a 45 here, and a 90 degree here. So this way that your digitizer cable will be aligned to its corresponding FPC connector. All right. Hi from Scotland. Really love your content, and I'm always interested in finding out how you became a tech. Hi Bryce. It's a nice question for me. Oh, you know what? I actually put the digitizer on the wrong side. I guess I got confused. If you look at it, here's the FPC connector for this, and the FPC connector for that. The digitizer is on this side, so I need to flip it around. It's okay. So we'll use our handy dandy Makita again. There we go. Gonna go in a little bit faster speed this time. Alright, flip it over on this side. Thread it on through this chassis frame. I don't know, different people call it different things. I try to use the same word as what people are used to calling. You can call it anything you want. Thread it through the eye of the needle. There you go. The metal cover plate. This job seems so stressful. I have electric pipe. Yeah, this particular job is more stressful than the usual, I would say. Predominantly because it's a high risk repair. This is a $3,500 tool over here, so I would say it's that's the biggest stress factor. But the other thing that I can say about it is that I wouldn't look at it in a negative light. If it wasn't, if it didn't stir up a little bit of adrenaline, then it wouldn't be fun, right? It took a little bit more time than usual because of the risk factor in damaging this one. the comfort zone, Bryce. Yeah. I did a few computer work too, and if it becomes too mundane, I get a little bit bored, I would say. So something like this takes me out of my comfort zone, but I kind of like it, I would say, because it's different. When I Google up this particular repair, you'll see that it's pretty unique on YouTube that no one else has really. Or maybe they do it, but they don't really publicize it. So this is why I chose to take on this particular repair too. It's because that since there weren't that many videos on it, I figure, hey, you know, might as well do what other people may not feel comfortable doing, and it's like a little bit of a, what do they call it? A little bit of a flex factor, you know. If you do the same thing as what everyone else does, you're always being compared with everyone else. So to do something different, you know, there's a little bit less chance of getting compared. Nothing wrong with getting compared, I guess. Maybe. Nothing really wrong with it. But sometimes you just have to like I like to be different. Gotta be. I'd like to be different and distinctive, and it's okay. Different people enjoy different things. Some people like to blend in with the wallpaper, which is okay. I like to blend in with the wallpaper too, but every so often, I like to be able to show that we can be different in a positive way. You don't want to be different in a negative way, I don't think. Some people like to be different in a negative way, but for me, I'd like to encourage being different in a positive way, if that makes any sense. This job is so stressful. This particular repair is more stressful than usual. Okay? But I probably a different word. I would use more challenging. I wouldn't want to use the word stressful just yet. There's definitely more stressful type of work out there. So I enjoy the... come on. Tell me I put the wrong screw in the wrong hole. I guess so. That's the right screw this time. There you go. That's always embarrassing, putting the wrong screw in the wrong hole. You think you know, but you don't. But these screws are similar enough, and they're coarse threaded, so it's okay. Alright, time to put the ferrite core back over here. It's insulative, I don't know, decreases the magnetic interference from when this device is operating. A little ferrite core. Some of you guys might be like electrical or mechanical engineers who may understand its purpose a little bit better than me, but that's my best guess. Snap-on tools. Their hand tools are so well crafted. It's an honor to be able to work on their tools. What a great honor to do this, because I get a chance to admire the craftsmanship of other techs. There you go. This cable goes up here. And that sits there. Hopefully this screw goes in here. Okay. Let's see here. Nope. No such luck this time. I think this black screw goes here. This is, if you were to ask me, Orion Outdoors, I would say this repair is more similar to a tablet computer, an older style tablet computer, because the touch screen is touch resistive rather than touch capacitive. So the technology used is touch capacitive, if you were to ask me. That's my best guess. Don't know everything, but I'm going to guess my thoughts, so that this way some of you guys can get a little bit of insight on things. And yeah, it's like a community out here, and I love the YouTube community. It's one of the best ways to learn things, especially when the environment is positive, like the way you guys are helping make it. I appreciate that. Oops. Yeah, Leroy, hopefully you can send a video or some pictures of your electric bike. Almost there, guys. I think this one belongs here somewhere. Yeah, like that. A very interesting piece over here. It looks like it helps hold the logic board in place, a shock absorber of some sort. But it also serves as like a maybe a grounding strap, as well. Interesting design, to say the least. Okay, almost time to close it up. Okay, now I remember where the screw goes. This screw goes where the warranty hole is at. So we are in shape. We are on point. This little spring popped out. So let's see how to do this. Maybe it's like that. Maybe it's like that. Okay. It's like that. Visually check everything. And come on. All right. Guess we'll do it from the top. Now let's make sure that spring is still in place. Good. There's our little spring is still in place. All right. That's in place. Okay. We're almost there. So we counted the number of screws that was used to secure it. That's not so bad. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including the silver one, and a handful over here. So 8 plus 8, about 16 screws. So if you're doing the screw count method, it's not too bad, right? So sometimes clients and other technicians like to mention how difficult a repair is by its the number of screws. So the screw count on this one is about 16 to 17. Not too bad. In comparison, we were doing a what's that, MacBook keyboard one time. Actually, the MacBook keyboard, if you can see right down there, down this visual line. I'll bring out the laser pointer so you guys can see. Come on. Yeah, there you go. There, and the keyboard's right there. That keyboard's got about like close to 100 screws, literally. Probably 100, maybe 80 to 100. So it's definitely like screw intensive. Let's see. Hello, Aiden. And hopefully that answered your question, Orion Outdoors, that if this is like a computer or a cell phone. It is like a computer because the board is definitely processing the same type of information as a computer. And lots of cell phones are mini computers. Alright guys, I got pretty lucky. No leftover screws this time. And I know some other computer techs or cell phone techs would say, hey, don't use a 3 amp 18 volt power tool for such delicate repairs. But you know, it's all about I would say control over your trigger finger. Sometimes if you pull it too hard, it'll strip the screws. Plus there's a torque limiter. And afterwards, I'm going to come back around to check over, make sure all the screws are a little, hand tighten them afterwards. Perform a torsional test on it. So a torsional test is twisted this way and that way, like that. See if there's any loose brackets. Let's go ahead and put in the battery in here. Do a quick power on test. Then we can deem this repair done. Stanley. How did this get in here? That's okay. Stanley is like a hairy homeowner repair grade, but it's not too bad. I like DeWalt personally. Alright. Keep our fingers crossed, guys. 7/22, Sunday, April 3rd, 20 degrees. Let's do this. Oh my goodness. Doesn't come on. Alright. No worries. What this means is that the digitizer cable is loose, that's all. Let's go back. This is a 5-minute go back in type of job, so no big deal. The last thing you want to do is to beat yourself up unnecessarily and panic unnecessarily. That'll be stressful, so don't stress yourself out all over little things like that. As long as you know what it is, you can conquer the fears of the unknown. Alright, come on. There you go. Okay, this ferrite core may need to be omitted. There it is. should be omitted. Or maybe I won't omit it. Maybe I'll just keep it in there. Reinsert this bad boy. There you go. Alright. This time I'm going to do something different. I'll do a power on test before resecuring all the screws. Alright, that didn't come out as expected either. These repairs. Okay, let me go back and try to pull out this ferrite core. Oh boy. Hopefully the ferrite core didn't cause some sort of damage to the cable itself. Sometimes it happens. Okay. Well, that's unexpected. Spring. I'll have to remove all the screws again real quick. Yeah, that, you know, I had it powered on.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? I got a quick question.
Yeah, what's going on?
So I had a phone, iPhone 10, and I just got a new one. It's a 13, but the other one broke, right? So imagine this screen, like it still turns on and everything, but the touch screen doesn't swipe up.
Okay.
So I didn't know if you guys don't buy back broken phones, do you? Or
Feel free to bring it in, honestly. We'd be happy to take a look at it. You see if it's
okay. Because I have it in my car, but I was just picking up food, but I saw that you guys were here, and I was like, I thought I'd ask. I've been other places, and one place was like, well, we can't get it to put in the ice machine to reset it, but my Apple ID and everything's off. You can do that from another phone. But it's just literally like, it's stuck like on the camera. The screen is not cracked. There's no damage to the phone. It's just, you cannot open it like this when you never swipe.
Okay.
So.
And you said you just have the...
Yeah, this is my, yeah, I had to get a new phone at that point, so, yeah, but I just didn't know what's on it.
Yeah, bring it in. We'll take a look at it real quick. Do you have any car now?
Yeah, it's my car.
Okay, we'll take a look at it. Yeah. Got it. Once we hear what he says, sometimes it's hard to hear, you know?
Yeah.
He just says he wants to bring in his phone for us to see, for us to buy. That's what he said.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks Primo for explaining that it wasn't the screws. So maybe it is low battery. I doubt it, but let's see.
Battery. It's okay if I pick up my food.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be right here.
Plug it in here. Of course. Even though I just said I doubt it was a battery. Who said it was a battery? Primo said so. Guess you've been watching from the very beginning, Primo. Good job. There it is. All the way from the beginning, from part 1, we've gotten it to the point where there was a crack on the screen. Let's see here. I think it was a crack somewhere over here. Right over in this region. We'll have to review on the first part of the video to see for sure. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we'll resecure all the screws again. I'm not going to take that chance on this ferrite core. Better to omit it. There's sometimes you take things out and try to force all the same parts back in, and when you know the function of the ferrite core, you'll know that the functions and features of the device will function perfectly fine without the ferrite core. Okay, there it is. Thanks, Primo. What kind of work do you do? Primo sounds like a Portuguese or Brazilian type word. Primo actually stands for like a... Primo stands for cousin in Portuguese, if I'm not mistaken. German. Skipped potato. Hello, skipped potato. Welcome to the repair stream. Almost there. One screw left.
Did you get lucky for you?
Yeah. I got seafood pho, pad thai, pho rai kai, and house special.
Looks like you somebody's coach you in pronouncing the pho, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, it's think if you read it the way it is, it's just pho. That's what but it's like pho.
I try to tell people all the time, it's not pho, right?
Yeah.
And did you upgrade today?
No, actually last Sunday or Monday.
A memory card.
I work in a hospital, so I gotta use my phone. And
See if that battery was a problem. That power's on now.
That's definitely
Solus Edge.
University in Baltimore.
Nice.
It says full battery right there.
Few things. And then just turn off as well.
Oh boy. Looks like the touch sensor needs to be reconfigured.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but I do vascular ultrasound, not like babies and all that. So I look at like veins, arteries.
Nice. That's really cool.
Okay. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be responsive. Oh boy. From the 6, typically the HTC phones are some of the tougher repairs. HTC, some of the Motorola's.
Yeah, and I took it to like this place to try to see if it was a screen, and they said it was not, because they used one of their screens to try to, I guess, open it or whatever, and it was not a screen issue.
Now, are you worried like any liquid exposure or anything like that?
It literally just, I dropped it in my pocket, fell, and that was it. And I've had it for like 6 years.
Okay.
Interesting. Now, even though I replaced a digitizer and display on it, I'm not familiar enough with this system to do a hardware reset on it. There's actually no instructions on the internet on how to perform a hardware reset. Once we remove the memory card, we get to this screen. As you can see, it says touch calibration test, but there's nothing to display for the touch calibration. Keypad and touch test. Scope test. One moment, guys.
Are you from the Frederick area?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Did you go to school out here?
Yeah, I actually went to a bunch of the wrong places.
Really? What year did you graduate?
2015.
Oh yeah, yeah. Primo is definitely you're definitely in on it. Yeah, this one is the digitizer that that was not aligned. The new digitizer had a cable coming through here, so the digitizer, even with this one, has a funny response as well too. Skip potato, calibrate the digitizer. Well, when you try to calibrate it, you get to this screen.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Nothing on the display. It just keeps coming to this screen.
Yeah, she was running to me. It's like, yeah.
So, don't really know how to reset and calibrate this thing. Just replacing the hardware.
Yeah. Just looking at the see.
I just don't want to have this phone.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right what we were looking at actually. Looking at like parts and stuff like that. So I'm just drafting it up for you real quick just to make sure. And we'll be able to go ahead and do that for you. Cool. Space gray.
Thanks for the tips, guys. So it looks like the digitizer is responding. That's why it's responding to the touch. But each time I press it, it goes to this funny screen. I'll go ahead and deem this repair successful and advise the client to find a way to reset and factory reset this. There's probably some sort of 3-button combinations, but since I'm not familiar with this device.
Alright, yeah, you're good to go.
Hey.
Do you want to dispose of this? No worries.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that, and if you get a chance, Em, can you help show them how to do a review real quick? I know you're in a rush. Yeah.
Well, if you could just drop the review first, or you just post the review first. Have you ever used the QR code?
Well, not.
Gotcha.
Interestingly, the digitizer doesn't work when it's in this screen.
Nice. What are you wearing?
It's actually like a combo. Today I wore 2-1-12, but I think my jacket has like some old scent on it.
Oh boy, pain in the butt. Yeah, maybe the client can show, but chances are the client doesn't know usually.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, would you be able to like maybe use like a?
Yeah, he did it again, 'cause I was just calling.
Yeah, the comments are useful. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, our client these days. Things.
Since you didn't know about like the selling, you could definitely mention that as well. Just
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we can even take a picture of it.
Yeah,
real
that'll
quick,
make
too, if you don't mind. I
that'll
can
make
snap
it a lot.
shot for you.
Yeah, a lot more personal. Thank you, Em. Yeah, so the client is most likely a mechanic, so he'll know how to use this and know how to reset it. I'll go ahead and turn it off for now. Return this back to the client. I'll probably have to clean this off. There you go.
Okay. You said a picture.
And then yeah,
Do me a poster now.
I think do you mind if I just take a quick look?
These are just repair markers to help me get a better idea as where the concealed screws are at, if there were any. It's almost like when you're getting like a x-ray done, they have to draw on you just to see where to place the x-ray pictures.
Yeah.
Oops.
Do you have like TikTok as well?
Yeah, I saw looking at these TikTok videos.
Definitely check
Yeah, drop a comment on my TikTok if you don't mind. Yeah, then I know who you are.
Really helpful. Seriously, everybody else made this so complicated, extremely complicated. So,
Yeah.
I just wanted to just get rid of the phone no matter what. I just don't want to carry it extra around.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank
you
you.
enjoy your dinner.
Thank you. All right, y'all have a good night.
You too.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Guys, we'll go ahead and pause this repair, or I'll go ahead and conclude it. My gloves are a little bit torn, but it's all good. Just make a thumbs up over here. There you go. I'll snap a picture, make a TikTok of it, I would say. Crack your snap-on solus edge screen. No problem. Hear it. 1, 2, 3. Phone Doctor, we can repair it for you. And if you'd like to repair it yourself, you can check it out on my YouTube stream. It's also at 123 Phone Doctor. Thanks for joining. See you back next time around, guys. There you go. Put it on TikTok. And I really appreciate you guys. What does a missing thing normally do? Oh, the missing thing. You're talking about the ferrite core. This just blocks radiation, electromagnetic radiation from the cable to cause RF interference. But it would not cause any complications as far as touch resistive screen goes. I'm 99.9% sure of that. I'll tape everything back for the client. So, yeah, it's been a pleasure having you guys over here, and I'll see you guys next time around. Primo and guys that's still on this stream over here, do me a favor, guys. After you guys get done on this chat stream, do drop a comment on my on this video too. Just drop a comment to say that you joined on the live chat. Give me a ping on TikTok. And it'd be great if you guys can tell me which city and state you guys are from. The more I know about you guys, the more I'll remember it too. I appreciate that. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Primo. Till next stream, what happened? Yeah, thanks, Primo. And please do tell me. I really appreciate your feedback, Primo. And please do tell me also what you do too, okay? On the comment section, either on TikTok or